Hey guys, this is Kari with Crochet Me Knots. Welcome back to my channel. On today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how to make this really cute Halloween ear saver for the kids or for you guys. It is really simple to make, doesn't take any time at all, and they're little jack-o'-lanterns as you can see. Some are happy, this one's angry. They don't want to be up right now. It's daytime, they should not be out. But it is really simple to make, and all we're going to need is, we need green yarn, orange yarn, and a little bit of black for the little eyes and face. I am using medium weight, size 4 yarn on all 3 colors. We do need 2 buttons. These are 20 millimeters, and that's a good size for the size that we're making. Also, we're going to need 2 needles. We're going to need a tapestry yarn needle to sew in our ends and to make the little faces, but we also need a hand needle to sew in our buttons at the end. We are going to use a 5 millimeter hook, and we need a pair of scissors. So if you're ready to get started, go ahead and get everything you need, and let's begin. Alright guys, so if you're going to crochet this for a kid, for a child, I need to make 3 more, so I am going to make the child size for the video, but this is an adult size, which has the 5 pumpkins, and for the kid size, I haven't even weaved in my ends on this one, it's a 4 pumpkin. So, it's just the difference, it's about an inch. So for a kid size, it's anywhere between 5.5 to 6.5, depending on their age. And then the adult size is about 6.5 to 7.5. So I will be making the child size for the tutorial. And so if you're going to crochet this for an adult, go ahead and chain 24. And if you're making it for a child like I am going to crochet 20. This is crocheted in multiples of 4. So go ahead and make your foundation chain in the length that you need. All right. I don't want to count out loud and get you guys all mixed up with your counting. I hate it when that happens. Alright, so once you have your chain, 20 for kids, 24 if you're making an adult size. And if, of course, granted if you're using the same medium weight. We're going to do our first row very simple. It's going to be all single crochet. So we're going to crochet our first single in the second chain from the hook. And in each chain all the way down. So go ahead and continue single crochet the entire first row, and I will see you back here at the end of that. Alright guys, so here we are at the end of the first row, and we have all our single crochets. Okay, so for next row we are going to chain 1 and we are going to turn. And the first, we're going to crochet single crochets in the first 3 stitches. So we're going to start with the first one, in the second, and in the third. Okay, so now we're not going to skip any, and we are going to we're going to crochet 4 double crochets into our next stitch. So yarn over, insert your hook, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2. And one more. Okay, then we're going to chain, I keep saying chain, gosh. At least I'm catching myself and I don't have to leave you guys a note in the description that I messed up. So that's a good thing. So in the next 3 stitches, we're going to do single crochets. So single into the next. We don't skip any. Okay, and in the next one we're going to repeat that 4 double crochets, and that is the repeat for the row. It's 3 single crochets and then 4 double crochets into the same stitch, and then 3 single crochets. So go ahead and continue that all the way to the end, and I'll see you back here for the end of the row. Alright guys, so I've just completed my 4 double crochets and we have 3 stitches left, and we're going to finish off the row with 3 single crochets. Now before you complete the last single, this is what I like to always do. We need to switch colors, so I always start the single crochet but I don't finish it. So I am going to go ahead and cut, and I'm going to take my green and we're going to join it. So just go ahead and pull this orange one, or you can hold on to it and just wrap that around your finger and go ahead and just pull it through to finish your single and chain 1. And these guys we're going to tie off at the end, so don't worry about them. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and turn our work. Now I understand it looks like a little horseshoe, it looks a little funky, but don't panic, that is going to get fixed. Alright, so now we are going to chain again. I said chain, what is it with me? We're going to crochet, single crochet into the first, into the second, and into the third. So now we're going to work a decrease over these 4 double crochets. So all we're going to do is we're going to insert our hook into the top of the first one and pull up a loop. Move on over to the next one, insert our hook, pull up a loop, move on over to the next one, insert our hook, pull up another loop, and move into the last double crochet and pull up a loop. So now we have 5 loops on our hook. We're going to yarn over and we're going to pull through all 5. Chain 1. And that, now we pop it out. That is our first pumpkin. And now we're going to single crochet in those single crochets in between. And we're going to work another decrease. So insert your hook, pull up a loop, pull up a loop. Oops. Insert our hook, pull up a loop, and in the last one. We have 5. Yarn over and pull through all 5. And chain 1. Alright, and then 3 singles. So go ahead and keep repeating that all the way to the end. And we have to switch colors again at the end of this row. So I'll be back for that. Alright, so I'm at the end of the row. So again, go ahead and start your single, but don't complete it. So go ahead and cut that green. We don't need the green anymore. And now we're going to take our orange. And it got all tangled. There we go. Alright, so just pull on that green. You can hold on to it, so we wrap our orange around our finger. We're going to grab that green and just pull it through, chain 1, and we turn. And now to finish off the ear saver, we are going to, and again, we're going to secure these at the end. We're going to make a little knot and we're going to hide them, so don't worry about them. We're going to single crochet in every stitch all the way down. So now at the top of the pumpkins you see 2 little stitches, so go ahead and just single through both. And just single crochet all the way down. So just single crochet all the way down, and I'll meet you back here at the end. Alright, so I am coming up to the end. And we can go ahead and cut our yarn and chain 1 to go ahead and fasten that off. And now we can take our little strands here and we're going to make a little knot. Don't pull too tight. So just make a little knot and then we can go ahead and hide them with our needle. So we'll just weave them in. So same thing on this side. Let's just make a little knot. There we go. All right, so then you guys can hide the little tails at the end. Okay, so what we need now is we need a strand. So we need a little of the black. Doesn't have to be too long, but just make it long enough because we have to put the face on each of the pumpkins. So make sure you cut enough. It's always best to have some left over than not to have enough, I always say. So, okay, so then let's go ahead and grab our tapestry needle. And I am going to double knot the end of my strand here so it doesn't pull through. So just double knot it. And I'm going to trim that end, not too close to the knot. All right. So let's take our pumpkins and just go ahead and puff them out with your finger. So there you go. So now you have your pumpkins. And let's go ahead and we're just going to start to make their little faces. And don't worry about them being perfect because we know jack-o'-lanterns are never perfect, especially in real life when you're carving a pumpkin. Especially if the kiddos are doing it, that face never looks right. But that's the fun of Halloween. So this does not have to be perfect. So just make those little mouths. This one's cranky. So there's one. And just keep going. You're not going to see the back, so don't worry about the black showing up. That's the back of it. So that's going to be against your head. That's never going to show. And then a little nose. Oops. Almost lost my yarn. There we go. And don't pull those too tight because you don't want to, they're not going to show if you pull them. So make sure you leave them kind of loose. There we go. They're sleeping. So just, I have 2 other styles of Halloween ear savers. So go ahead and check on my channel under videos. I should show you there. I'll link them below. I have a Spiderweb one, and I also have, well, I say skulls, but my husband thought it looked like little ghosts. So, all right, and last one. So I'll go ahead and link them down below so you guys, if you want to make some more Halloween ear savers for the kiddos, then you can go ahead and check those down there in the description box. All right, so this is the last one, and this one should be a little happier. And there we go. There. Like I said, doesn't have to be perfect. It's, so I'm just going to take the back, just make a little knot, and then hide my tails. So just pull that off. I'll go ahead and trim that. Hide your tails with your, and then just puff these back out. There we go. And now we can sew in our buttons. I need to hide all of my tails, but that is it, you guys. All done. That looks cute. I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Please don't forget to subscribe and make sure your notifications are on. That way you get that little ding when you have a new video. And I have lots and lots of ear savers on my channel. And there's other projects as well. But, you know, right now we need to wear our masks. So this is a really cute way to keep our ears from chafing and just getting so scratched up and scabbed over. So, alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Please give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And don't forget to subscribe. Also, please check the description box for the links to my Instagram and my eBay store. So please be safe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye guys.